Okay, good morning everybody. It's Mike and welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hey, last week I made a recommendation to you that I wanted you to rewrite your business plan in 30-day increments. Take the plan of action that you created back in January for this year and throw it in the trash can because it's all out the window now. Okay, so now we're not going to create a plan for the rest of the year because we don't know what the rest of the year is going to look like. So we're going to pivot, we're going to adjust, and we're going to take action. And we're going to create a plan for the next 30 days. Okay, through the month of May. Okay, so 30 days plus a week, right? Okay. All this week, I'm going to talk about specific action plans that I want you to take in that business plan for the next 30 days. Make sense? Will you do it? And will you put it in writing so it's right there? There's something about taking it from my brain and putting it in writing which makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so I want you to join me in doing that, your plan of action for the next 30 days. If you want some help with that, I'm right here. I'm glad to do it. I want to work with you on that. Okay, so the first step. Each day this week, we're going to talk about things that I want incorporated within your plan of action. Okay, today, for sale by owners. Okay, go ahead, groan. Oh, roll your eyes. Go ahead, get it out of the way. Here's what I want you to do. Every day this week and through the end of May, each day, Monday through Friday, I'll give you the weekends off on this unless you're more motivated and want to tackle it. I want you to make contact. I didn't say dial. I want you to make contact with 5 for sale by owners within 10 miles of where you live each day. So that by Friday afternoon, you've made contact with 25 of them this week. And that would be 100 over the next month. And then after you make contact with them, I want you to put them on a very robust follow-up campaign. Okay? And I can help you build that. I can help you build a 15 to 20 step follow-up campaign that will make you look very different from any other agent on the planet. Now, some of you are saying, Mike, that's not my thing. I don't like doing that. That's not where my business comes from. I get it. I hear you. I don't care. I didn't say do it all day long. I said make contact with 5. Okay? So we're not talking about climbing Mount Everest here, folks. We're just talking about climbing the hill in your backyard. It's not a Herculean effort, and we need to diversify our business. Now, those of you that are just focusing on for sale by owners, I'm coming for you in the rest of our calls this week. But for today, we're just talking about adding for sale by owners to the mix. Folks, in the next 30 days, we need to diversify our business. This needs to be a part of it. If you tell me that you're a full-time professional in this business, then I want to ask you, as a full-time professional, how is it that if somebody wants to sell a property within 10 miles of where you live, and you know they want to sell it, they even put a sign in their front yard, that as a professional, you're not having a conversation with them? How is that even possible? Well, I don't feel comfortable. Hey, I get it, but I thought you told me you were a pro. Pros do things whether they feel comfortable or not. As a matter of fact, true pros, they practice the things that they're not already great at. We all have our weaknesses. We all have areas where we're not strong. We all have things that we don't like to do. But professionals, highly committed, successful, highly paid professionals, they work on the things that they're not good at. So I want you to make contact each business day with 5 for sale by owners within 10 miles. Well, Mike, I'm not really sure what to say. Let me offer you this when it comes to for sale by owners, okay? It's a campaign. If you're calling them today because you think you're going to set a listing appointment, go over and meet with them, and they're maybe however we do that these days, and they're going to list their home with you, you're crazy. That's not going to happen. You're just a voice on the telephone to them. Understand that for sale by owners are dating. You're going to date for a long period of time before you get married. Okay? You're not going to go out once and then get married. So for sale by owners are an ongoing campaign. The first contact is important. Why? Because there always has to be a first contact. But when you adjust your expectations, you won't find this near as daunting as you've made it out to be so far. The first call is just the first call, folks. Nothing's going to happen. You shouldn't expect it to. You're just starting the campaign. So my call with a for sale by owner, you can do it any way you want to, but if you call me up and read me a script, I'm going to hang up on you. Okay? My first call just goes something like this. Hi, this is Mike at Century 21. Just a quick call to see when you're going to be interviewing agents for the job of selling your house. And they're going to say, we're not. I go, okay, well, other than the obvious, trying to save money, was there any other reason why you weren't going to hire an agent? And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, no, Mike, it's just about saving money. I go, okay, gotcha. When you do sell this house, where will you go next? When would you like to be there? What happens if you haven't sold this home by then? Okay, how far would I go down my questioning? I would go as far as they allow me to go. Some people are going to shut you down immediately, and some people are going to want to talk for an hour. I go as far as the customer is willing to go in the conversation. Okay, at the point that they start becoming defensive and blunt, then I go, okay, great, well, thanks for your time. Good luck with the sale of your home. I end the call. Well, Mike, that doesn't sound like a very effective first call. It's not. It's just the first call. Now I'm going to get off the call. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to text them a 10-second video. Hey, this is Mike at Century 21. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me this morning. You were really nice and you didn't have to be. Good luck with the sale of your home. Send. That's it. Now I'm going to write them a handwritten note, pretty much say the same thing, put my card in, drop it in the mail today. And I'm going to add them to my CRM, and I'm going to put them on a weekly contact campaign. And I'm going to go find them on social media, and I'm going to try to connect with them. I'm going to do all that stuff today with each person that I speak with. Now, every week until they list or exit the planet, you're going to list or you're going to die. You choose. Every week, I'm going to call them. Now, if you call them every week and you ask them if they're ready to list their house yet, that's going to become annoying. So don't do that. What am I going to do? Every week, I'm going to call them and offer to do something to help them. And every week, I'm going to send them a tip video because I've spent the month of April building my video library, right? We did that. We didn't use this as an extended vacation to not do anything, just stay home and play with the kids and the dog all day. We used it to, one part, to build our video library. So I already have 15 plus tip videos of 60 seconds or less. So every week I'm going to send them a tip video via email. And every week I'm going to call them and see if I could do something nice to help them. And that's my campaign. Well, Mike, how's that going to work? Because I'm going to be incredibly consistent. How many agents do you think are on this call right now that are going to do that? Almost none. Almost none. Here's what they want to do. They want to hit it and quit it. They want to make the call, try to get the listing today, and they say that they'll follow up with them, but they never do. Okay. That works if you make a massive number of calls. You will get somebody who you stumbled across that was ready to list their home today. But mostly, folks, if you're a professional, this is a campaign. It's a part of what you do every day. Is it the whole thing? No. I would get it out of the way first. Do it from 8:30 to 9:30 or 9 to 10 every morning. Every morning, make contact with 5 and then implement the follow-up campaign. Well, then what do I do the rest of the day? That's what we're going to talk about this week. We're going to do a whole bunch of different things now. And I know we never have before. I know we've said we were going to, but we never did. But the first thing I want you to do every morning for an hour is make contact with 5 for sale by owners. Well, what are we going to do after that? I'm going to talk to you about that tomorrow if you'll come join me. For today, I want you to go out there and make it happen for yourself.